Good morning from Porto, Portugal. I hope you are well. So this is the 9th of April and this is the I Ching reflection for today. My name is Hannah and I hope this will be of benefit. So as usual, we're starting by rooting down into the present moment, releasing the past, releasing thoughts of the future. It is only now. So connect with the surface below you, whether you're sitting down or standing up. If you're sitting on the chair, place your feet on the floor in front of you. Feel like tree roots are growing out of the soles of your feet, connecting deeply to Mother Earth below. And then as you breathe in through your nose into your stomach, your spine rises towards the sky, connecting your crown point to the universe above you. And as you breathe out, you relax, but you do not collapse. The spine remains rising towards the sky. It is as if you're hanging from a silk thin thread from the heavens above. So we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths, and then we're starting by breathing out, emptying our lungs fully, and then breathing in through your nose into the stomach, filling your lungs all the way up. Fresh chi, fresh air, and then breathe out through a pinhole through your lips. It's like you're blowing out of a straw. And with each breath out, you're sinking into the seat below. And with each breath in, you're rising towards the sky. And then one more breath, breathing in through the nose. And then breathe out through a pinhole through your lips. Releasing all old stagnant thought patterns, thoughts. It is only now. And then breathe in, one more breath. And release out. And then continue breathing in and out through your nose normally, but into your stomach. You stay with your breath and I will draw the hexagram. So, how are the energies around us and how do we best navigate them in order to have the most smooth and joyous day forward? Heaven, earth, fire, water, thunder, windward, mountain, lake. So we have earth. Within, kun. How are the energies around us and how do we best navigate them in order to have the most smooth and joyous day forward? Heaven, earth, fire, water, thunder, windward, mountain, lake. Have fire without. Leap. And then let's find the changing line and see where we are exactly in the process of this hexagram. So it's the 4th 9. A lot of Jin and Yin energy, not Jin. Yin energy today. Yesterday it was a lot of Yang energy. Sorry, that's not true. That's not Li. That is Gen, mountain. And then earth. And then let's see the hidden yin yang, a mountain, stillness. Stillness is coming through. yin, yang, yin, and water. So that's Gan and Gan. So the mountain, the stillness is still with us. So let's have a look. Li Kun 35. Gen Kun 23. And Kangen 39. Proceeding forward. Ying. And we got a little peek at yesterday's main energy, which was retreat, right? And after retreat, we can proceed forward with clarity. So let's have a look at the fire. Hardship, 39. What's the underlying energies here? And that sounds worse than it is. That's water. And then 23. Falling away. Earth. So many energies here. Fire is the main one. We're moving into earth, more nourishing. So let's start with the hexagram. So we got fire above and earth. So that's a sun rising above earth. So this is a very auspicious, lovely gua. And then related to yesterday energy, we're asked to retreat, and the message was to retreat, to get a clear view before and find the right timing before proceeding forward. And now it seems as if we are guided to proceed forward with the sun rising above the earth here. However, let's have a look at 35 on the wrong one. 35 here. Let's have a look at the text. Things cannot remain forever in great strength. Thus, after great strength, proceeding forward follows. So, great strength comes after retreat. So, after retreat, we get great strength. But then, after gathering great strength, we can proceed forward, okay? Proceeding forward, Lord Kang is honored with numerous horses in a single day, thrice received an interview. And I think this here, the commentary is very telling. So proceeding forward, it denotes advancing. The bright is appearing over the earth. The submissive is clinging to the brilliant. The gentle is proceeding and moving forward. It symbolizes that the Lord who maintains the country in order is honored with numerous horses and received at interviews 3 times. So we are being guided to keep things in order, to look after what we have around us, and that could be belongings, it could be our business, it could be people that we have around us, right? And still, yesterday we were talking a lot about relationship and creating harmony as well. And this is also, this sort of blends in with this, sort of moves in with this, because we need to keep things in order. And that it also applies to relationships, okay? And then all will be well if we do that, Okay, so the light comes forth over earth, an image of proceeding forward. In correspondence with this, the superior person cultivates his virtues and brightens them by himself. And this comes back to, it is always about us, right? There is only one person that you can truly change, and that is you. Is how you respond to things, how you react to things, how you are handling things that are going on around you. Okay, so when we are going through, so here we got the underlying energy here, which is hardship, right? So there are a little bit of trouble. It might not be major trouble, right? But there's something, it's been difficult. Hardship is speaking about like a lame person find it difficult to move forward. And when we are going through hardship, we must, one, remember that this will not go on forever. And I think because this is just an underlying energy here, it's nothing major that's going to go on here, so don't worry. But also during hardship, we've got this possibility of cultivating our virtues, to becoming better at handling difficult situations. This is a moment in time when we can really grow as a person if we are allowing ourselves to do this, okay? And this present Gua proceeding forward is also speaking about this, about cultivating our own virtues and brightens them by themselves, and then have the strength to move forward. And then let's go into the changing line, which is the fourth one. And this one is the fourth line is speaking about proceeding forward like a rat, being steadfast adversity. A rat faces adversity, even remaining steadfast to position is not appropriate. And this is speaking about, it's also, I think, from this hardship that we have a little bit, which could be just be difficulties. It could just be that you cannot find things where you need them, or like, we're not necessarily speaking about something really, difficult here. But when we are facing adversity, we might have to adjust to the situation, okay, and be careful with the steps that we are taking. So we might have to step away from being steadfast and upright, always remaining, okay, this is me and this is who I am. Sometimes we might have to sort of not push that too hard, right? Sometimes we just might have to back off. It's also and not actually push too hard to move forward. And adjust to the situation. And it is speaking about the Duke also mentioned that to proceed was suspicious, but being too close to the time were like being a rat in the court. There was humiliation, adversity. By gaining trust from the people and allying concern over whether plans will fail or succeed, nothing was unfavorable. Continue to proceed without restraint would have led to regret. So we are still being like in the energy of yesterday, of creating harmony and encountering, which were the some of the hexagrams, right? We were asked to cultivate our relationships. And then here is also speaking about that. So getting support from the right people when there is hardship will actually be beneficial. But moving forward without restraint, right, will cause trouble. So although we are proceeding forward, but we are asked to do this carefully, okay? And then let's have a look at the falling away. And I feel like with falling away, this situation is changing, okay? It is definitely changing. It's becoming better, and things will change, right? So if you are in a difficult situation, and if it's been going on for a while, we're definitely at the point now when it's definitely changing, okay? People around us might start to see what's going on as well, and have a more clearer view, and it might be easier for you to find allies if you are in a situation where you felt very lonely, right? yet they're falling away, unfavorable to have somewhere to go. So we're not asked to go anywhere. Act in accordance with the situation and keep still. The superior person comprehends and alternates for the increase and decrease, also the alternation of fullness and emptiness. It is the Tower of Heaven. And this is also, yes, right? Everything changes. When we are in hardship, then things will become better. And when we have a really good time, eventually we will come into hardship. Or there's always two sides of a coin. And then also there's cycles. Constantly, everything is constantly changing. So when we're going through difficult times, we should know that it will change. But when we're going through good times, we might store away things for more difficult times, although live fully. Okay. So I think this is the end of the reading for today. We are being guided to proceed forward, but carefully, okay? But the situation that we have been for a while, it feels like, is actually falling away. It is changing. So hold on there. Although you can feel you're still in the situation of some hardship, but this is all changing and you're being guided to move forward. But be careful and find allies. Okay. So I'm wishing you a beautiful day ahead. Bye-bye.